Are you a chicken wing? I'm not. What about you?
Yeah. What's up? Hey.
Hey,
So what was that?
it was a useless conversation.
Are you Israel?
Are you
What does
Israel?
that
Yeah.
supposed to mean?
Yeah. Are you Israel?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
People are
just came
shitting.
here kind of late. So what was the discussion about?
Okay, I can summarize that. So I asked him, uh, do you
Mhm.
believe in a God? Oh, but first, he asked me whether I believe a God exists. And I said no, and I explained why and why. He kept asking a lot of questions, and I answered patiently. And then I said, okay, well, let's turn the table. What about you? Do you believe in God? He said, yes. And I said, okay,
Mhm.
how many gods? He said, one. I said, which God? Can you define God? He said, God is explanation. And there's one explanation for everything. Therefore, there's one God. And I said, this is a very shitty argument. And I tried to explain how fallacious the argument was, but he then started being like that, dramatic, as you have seen.
So I know you didn't ask, but right now I just jumped to certain answer for God. I think I don't know about God, but there is no conceivable explanation for humanity, for human perception to explain God that we can understand yet.
Conceivable explanation.
Conceivable, understandable, something that can be compatible with our comprehension, like something that we
Hmm.
okay, I don't know what God, okay?
Okay.
But
But
I know we do not have capability to understand supreme power, or at least that sort of supreme power that they usually majority of people referring to.
I understand you, but this is
Uh,
kind of a very high level of undervaluing human intelligence. For example, if I tell you that God is the cause of everything and God is a super intelligent, super powerful being who is causing
mhm.
all those things, you think you cannot understand such a definition, explanation?
Causing all of that, and by
Yes.
that you're referring to everything.
Yes, everything. Doesn't matter. Maybe,
Cause
maybe
for
half of the
everything.
things doesn't matter. But
Yeah,
when I
maybe half.
say,
Who's the other god that
yeah,
control other half?
no, maybe like rest of it he's not controlling and creating. Maybe some things existed like him. But anyway, that's not important. When someone
Okay, let me
defines God
watch
in
your
that
YouTube
way,
video. Which one should I watch? The last one? Like,
no. I wasn't talking about that last one. Probably the last
oh,
one will be this one.
I want to know. 10K subscriber.
I'm just posting the discussions here for a long time.
For yourself, you just want to find answer, or you're working for some sort of organization, or you have certain belief system that you want to, I don't know, expand.
I just want to learn and maybe teach some things that I know and I think true, but it's not like an organization. It's just like a hobby. I like these topics. I like to talk about these topics.
Yeah, but the thing is, people, majority of them, usually when they talk about spirituality, they go beyond. I guess you should go beneath. You gotta start from the smallest detail.
What do you mean exactly?
Rather, I'm not one of those freaking Scientologists that believe everything can be explained by self-made, human-made science, but have you tried to read about quantum physics and stuff?
Didn't read.
Okay. Have you researched about them? Like, have you tried to understand how reality work in the most profound scales?
Maybe I checked, but not deeply.
Okay. So I don't think I can convince you or give you any practical information that you can actually use, but
Yeah, but
they are
how
suggesting that.
my
Okay, yeah.
topics are relating quantum physics?
Quantum physics is a label to explain a knowledge that describe nature of reality in a smallest scale possible. So uh,
Okay.
I'm going to give you few theory.
But
A string.
before you
Okay.
started, does it
Yeah.
tell anything about God or non-God situation?
After reading it, you will understand.
After reading, you speak like
After
those guru people who tell me that hey, you should meditate, then you
no,
can
no,
get
no.
some
I'm not
experience.
telling you. This is not debate.
Okay.
I don't know. I categorize myself as somebody who doesn't know anything at all. It's
Okay.
just something that expands your knowledge about reality, not God. It's not about specifically God. Because I don't know what that concept, as I told you. And I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm not good at debating. Read about quantum string theory. Just summary of it. You can just use ChatGPT or any LLM, or you can just look it up in
What's the
Wikipedia.
point about string theory?
Okay, I will explain it to you. It suggests that every fundamental subatomical particles are just same sort of energy that frequent in different frequencies. Okay, there is no atoms or there is no particles that have actually shape or form that we we see in like those physics books or any physics topic that suggests that how physics works. It's just same energy in different frequencies in form of strings, right? And there is another theory that suggests that all those strings are in same field. It's called quantum field theory. So basically, the simple explanation for it will be everything is same energy. Okay,
Okay.
frequent
Okay.
in
And
different frequency connecting to each other, and that could be someone interpretation from God.
okay.
You
So
know.
God is made of strings.
Mm, okay. Did you really actually jump to this conclusion based on what I said,
Sure,
or
because you were talking
it
about
was a?
strings.
It's about monism. Everything is same.
Yeah, but made of parts, made of strings.
There is no part. There is no. As I
There's only one
told you, it's
string?
there is only one sort of energy.
No, no, no. Michael, you're
Ev-
not listening to my
what?
question. There's only one string? You're talking about
Those
strings.
strings are frequencies of same energy in similar field.
Okay, there's
The
one.
field is connected. Read
Okay.
about quantum field
Okay.
theory.
No, I don't
Every
have to.
electron,
I don't have
every.
to. I don't have to.
Okay,
Here's
if you
the
think
thing.
you don't have.
So there's an
Yes.
energy just vibrating in different frequencies,
Yeah.
and you call those
Okay.
frequencies strings. Okay, and so
You
what?
can call anything. So what?
Yeah, and so what? Yeah.
Oh, you cannot see the connection between dots. Everything is made of same thing and same explanation for God.
You're technically saying you speak like a pantheist. You're saying that the universe is God.
No, I'm not saying universe is God. There is no universe.
There's no universe.
There is no universe. There is nothing except same thing.
There's nothing except same thing.
Yeah, one thing. And
Okay, why we
that thing
can't say
can be.
that one thing is the universe? There's one universe.
You're so stuck in linguistic symbols. You're just
This is
you're
important.
grabbing those words and you're just believing them so strongly. Oh, universe.
No. It's not about believing, man. I mean, we already have a common name for everything,
Okay.
and you're saying no. There's
Okay.
no everything.
There's common name for everything. What's that common name? It
We
comes
call
from
this
your
universe, right?
acceptance. Okay, that's acceptance of humanity. That
Okay.
doesn't refer to anything explainable and perceivable and can something that you or me can understand how it works in our third dimensional existence.
Okay. It
And
doesn't
you have a
matter.
word. Look, you perceive certain things. You perceive certain things, and you come up with different description for them. Okay, this thing works this way. You cannot explain them. You just know how it works. You're just taking document from them, and you're calling it philosophy or science or knowledge or whatever label based on
What's your
language you
point in
want
the
to
end,
put on.
man?
My
Just forget
point in
about the
the end,
gibberish.
yeah, okay, thank you for calling my attempt as a friend gibberish. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
You're
I
so
said,
sensitive,
yeah.
man. Just get to the point. So you think that quantum
Point is
field is
not
God?
obvious for you. No, everything is same thing. You can call it God, you can call it universe, you can call it whatever you want. You can distinguish it.
No, you
You
can't.
can
You
see it.
can't do that. Like if you use
Why not?
every word for one thing, it will
Mhm.
create confusion because God is a concept that we created, and you can't say that.
Mhm.
Oh, look, this is the explanation of the universe. It's all about a
Mhm.
quantum field. And you're saying, oh, well, you can call it God also, or you can call it Apple also, because
I can
everything is
call you
everything.
whatever I
And
want. That calling things is labeling them,
okay, I will
and that
call
labeling
you
thing.
cockroach.
Okay,
Is it okay?
appreciate it. What's your definition of cockroach? Maybe it will
Doesn't matter. You said you
resonate
can
with
call
me.
anything, and I'm
Yeah,
calling you
because I don't
cockroach.
care what do you assign to that word. I don't fucking care what do you
Now you're
assign to
saying I
that
don't
cockroach
care.
word. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
good.
the word that you accept to label things with.
Yeah, because we want to communicate each other, and since we
Okay, so
speak the same language, then we
it's
can
not right.
understand each other. If you don't want to
Yeah.
understand each other, it's okay. You can create a lot of different words for many things that we already labeled. Just call them
So
whatever you
what's your
want.
side? What's your definition for
For what?
supreme power? As I told you, I don't know. What do you know? Tell me.
About what? What's your question?
My question was, who's your God?
I
What do you
don't have a God.
define
I
as a
don't believe
God?
in a God.
Okay. You don't believe in a God.
Yeah.
Certain answer, right? Like certain answer.
It's a certain answer. I know that I don't believe in a God. Yeah.
It's no different with people who do believe in a God
No,
radically.
there's a huge difference.
It's okay. Tell me the difference. Isn't it
There's a
certainty?
huge difference.
You're certain.
My
Okay.
certainty about my knowledge that I don't believe in something,
Okay.
and in this case, we're talking about God. That's the certainty. I know myself. I know that I don't believe in something. Again, we're talking about God. I'm not claiming that there's no God, and I'm certain about that. I didn't say such a thing.
So you identify yourself as an atheist. That's your
Yes,
position.
since I don't believe a God exists, I can call myself an atheist.
Atheist. So you are aware of, as your titles on your YouTube videos, agnostic, right? You know that there is such a thing that you can just say I don't know, but you
I say
decided
that.
to just.
I say that. How do you know that I don't say such a thing?
What do you mean? You cannot be atheist and agnostic in the
You
same
can
time.
be simply.
How can you be certain about not existing as of something and not knowing about it?
Man, either you don't listen, or you don't want to listen, or you don't understand English. I told you my
Probably none of them.
certainty
Yeah.
is about
Okay.
my knowledge that I know that I don't believe in something, and I even explain clearly and simply. I'm not saying that I'm certain that there is no God. I don't say such a thing, and you don't understand this part?
Okay. So
Do you want me to
do
repeat
believe in
again?
possibilities.
Maybe there are millions of God. I just don't know whether any God
Okay.
exists or not. So that's why
So
I'm an
you're
agnostic.
You're
Yes, I am an
agnostic, not
agnostic
atheist.
since I'm not holding a belief a God exists. That makes me an atheist also. But I don't care. If you just call me agnostic, you're not a fucking atheist. You're not an atheist. If you don't accept that, it's okay. I don't care.
You don't care?
Sure, I don't care. Like,
You don't care how
I'm an
do
agnostic.
you're presenting yourself as some sort of philosopher.
Yep.
You should care. You should care about other people.
I care, but
perception.
I cannot argue about this till morning with you.
I'm not
Since you
here
don't
to
know
argue, as I
how
told
atheism
you.
is defined in general, then
You
what
are
can I do?
theist or atheist.
I am
There is
an
no
atheist and agnostic. Let me give you an example.
agnostic.
Yeah, let me give you an
Okay.
example. Let me give you an example. There's a question, and you don't know the answer, but there are two options. Okay? A and B. And when I ask you the question, you don't have any idea. You don't know the answer. It's either A or B. There are no other options. When I ask you, hey, Finn, do you believe that the option A is true? Your answer will be, yes, I believe it is true, or no, I don't believe.
Okay.
And you should apply the same answer for the option B, because you also don't know whether it's true or false. So when it comes to knowing whether it's true or false, you don't know. When it comes to belief, which option is true or false, since you don't know, you don't have to believe, right? Whether it's true or false.
You just
I don't believe.
connected knowledge with belief.
Yeah, that's how it works. Since I don't know something, I don't have to believe in it, right?
You already believe in a lot of things without knowing them.
Doesn't matter. Our topic is God, and this is how it works about God.
Maybe you already believe in gods that you didn't realize yet because you didn't know. And therefore,
are you claiming that I don't know that I believe in a God?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe.
Aren't you aware of unlimited possibilities?
Aren't you aware of what you believe and what you don't believe?
No, I am aware of what do I believe and I don't believe. I'm not aware of what do I know I don't know. That's the case. I'm sure that I don't know anything and I am not capable to knowing anything, and no one is. Prove me wrong. Prove me anything that you know. You're just claiming that you need to know to believe.
That's not what. No. That's not what I said.
So what's the? That's
not what I said. When it comes to these kind of claims, for example, if you claim that I'm shitting gold, I need to know. I need to have good evidence to believe that that's the case. Since there's no good evidence that humans can shit gold, I don't believe in it.
There is no evidence for you that supreme power exists. That's why you are denying it.
I'm not denying it. That's why I'm not accepting it.
Okay, so give me one thing that you are certain about. One thing, anything.
I don't have to.
You don't have to. Okay.
Yeah. There's no rule that I'm certain about everything.
Knowledge guy who just needs evidence to accept things.
Yes, that I'm not requiring evidence to be certain about things. I don't have any motto that I should know certainly everything. That's not my claim.
No, your defense, your position was that you need evidence to accept something. That thing can be
something,
anything, right?
Accept such kind of supernatural claims.
Only for supernatural, a spiritual form of energy, you need evidence. For accepting other things, there shouldn't be any evidence because you're humanly.
Why you implemented the word energy, but supernatural claims like God, angels, afterlife, souls, spirits, ghosts, demons, whatever. So I require more evidence to believe in those things.
You have a problem with religion, not God.
I have a problem? No, I don't have a problem.
You're against it.
What do you mean against what?
It's not about God, it's about religion, right?
No, it's not about religions.
Why did you mention the other spiritual?
Because they are supernatural claims, right? Like you are shitting gold. I have a problem with people who shit gold. That's what you claim right now? No, I don't have a problem with if there's a person who's shitting gold, I don't have a problem. Sure, it's funny that you can understand that I don't have a problem with religions, because just because I mentioned those topics, you think that I am like an enemy of religions.
Like few step. Okay, what's the explanation that you're fighting against? Like this God. Like okay, this God's thing that you talking about, this creator or whatever thing that you want to call it. What's the definition for this word for you? I don't understand. What do you see? The God. Who's this person? Who's this
thing? I explained that many times. So God is a concept, exists in many religions. That's why it can be defined in different ways. But the most common definition seems like the powerful being who created the universe. That's the most common definition. Yeah, the creator.
Common definition is creator. Creator, interesting.
The creator of the universe. Yeah, that's the common definition in religions. And if there's such a thing, yeah, I would call it God also. I don't have a problem with that name. But why I don't believe that there is such a being, because no good evidence was presented. That's why I don't believe.
Because there is no good evidence to convince you there
that's
is a
all.
creator. You just prefer to not believe it. Do you have any substitute for it in your mind? Like you think? I'm not asking
Do
because
you believe
you don't
that?
have to
Do you
know.
believe that there are
But-
humans who are shitting gold?
Oh my god! Stop using this
Yes
example.
and no.
It's so
Yes
funny.
and
It
no.
doesn't.
Yes
It
and
doesn't
no.
resonate in
It
our
resonates with our
discussion.
topic. Very good.
No, it does not. If you eat
Just you'll give a simple
gold, you
answer.
might.
You'll just give
Yeah,
a
yeah.
simple answer. Do you believe or
If
not?
you eat enough, yeah. If you eat enough gold, you can shit gold too.
If
Easy,
you,
simple. Yeah,
I
that's
think
my answer.
no.
Am I
Come on.
wrong? Prove
No,
me wrong.
no, you're not
Okay,
wrong.
you didn't
You're
give me
not
fucking
wrong.
condition, did you?
You're not.
Okay.
Yes, you're not wrong, but
Yeah.
you're cheating just to escape
Cheating
from what I'm
what?
saying.
What do you mean?
What do I
There wasn't a
mean?
rule to break.
You understand what do I
Just
mean? Oh my god!
Yeah, I
Can you
do
stop? Can you
understand.
stop? Can you
Yeah,
stop?
go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, you should calm down.
ahead,
Okay. So you understood what did I mean? Okay.
Okay.
So you should answer in that way. Do you think there
In
are
what
humans shitting gold magically without
Who
eating any
are-
gold?
Oh, you're adding condition to it now.
Yes, because you cheated like that. That's fine.
No, I didn't cheat. There wasn't any strict rule. That I had
Doesn't
to
matter. I
follow.
was trying to make a point, and you know probably what was I trying to say, and that's why you said, "Oh, if you
Did I
eat
break your
enough
example
gold."
so bad?
Yes, you broke the example, but yeah, just you want to
Okay.
escape from it.
There is a still possibility that people will. Okay.
You believe that people can
Refer-
shit gold magically? Okay,
Let me
good,
explain, bro. Let me explain. Yeah.
good.
Because there is no gold or any other element with different structure. Everything is same. Your shit with the gold is same thing with different structure. The gold, your shit is the same material that has been created in core of stars billion years ago.
Now you're
it's just
bullshitting.
different. Listen to me and then prove me wrong. Let me just finish my statement. I will bring you evidence. Physically and chemically. The structure that all the electrons, protons, nuclear of the atoms, the way that they are sitting next to each other will create elements that we know as a gold or other compound of elements that we know as a compound that could be shit, right? But in general, they have been created by same thing, by gravity just push them together in center of stars, right? And this element, due to the different temperature, turn to different thing. What do you define as a gold? If you're defining it as that
You're
chemical
crazy, man.
structure,
No one is asking the history of
okay.
fucking gold. Like, why are you talking about the history
Shit.
of gold?
It's same thing. There is no distinguishment between gold and shit.
Oh, so you
There
cannot
is no-
distinguish the shit and the
No.
gold?
No,
You cannot
That's
distinguish.
the thing.
If I
You
bring
cannot.
gold and
Yeah.
shit, you will not understand which one
human
is
perception.
what.
It's your dude. If you burn both
You're not
of
honest,
them in
man.
same,
Come on, stop being dishonest.
I'm giving you an explanation. It's not being dishonest.
If I
I'm giving
bring you a brick of gold
Okay.
and a
Okay.
bunch of shit
Okay.
holding in my two hands,
Okay.
you're claiming that you don't understand the difference. That's what you're claiming.
In what temperature? If the temperature is high enough, both of them will be same
Whole,
material.
if they were fucking so hot.
They will turn to the same material. If the
My
temperature
example
and
is I am
pressure-
bringing them in my hands.
Are you talking Earth atmosphere and temperature?
Fuck, man. No. I'm not going to
No?
continue. Bye-bye. Take
Dude,
care.
you
No,
okay.
I don't need this on
No,
speakers.
no. Actually, think about it. Are you losing
Yeah,
this
actually,
argument?
yeah, you're losing this
You-
argument because you're not answering a simple, direct question, and you're bullshitting around for 5 minutes.
You're not giving
not
me
to
enough
answer the answer.
conditioning.
I'm giving you enough condition. I'm bringing them in my
Prove
hands.
me
That's
that there
all.
is distinguishment in any sort of
You
condition.
just claim that you can't distinguish gold and shit.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
cannot in
Thank
same
you.
pressure and same temperature. Okay.
No one said. No
You
one is
want
speaking
to-
about such kind of extreme
You
conditions.
just think things on Earth on same like okay.
Yeah, because I
I
can
chill
bring
this.
those things only on these conditions.
So
I
that's
can't
your
survive
limitation.
under. Oh, so you
That's
can
your
survive under
limitation.
very
Yeah.
high temperature
Not
and
me.
heat?
Any concept that has capability
you?
to do this. Not
So
me.
you can
Yeah.
survive in the middle of a star? That's what you're claiming?
Metaphorically speaking, there is no distinguishment between different objects.
Fuck your metaphor, man. You're just wasting the
You're
time.
lost.
No, you lost.
Dude,
by being
admit
dishonest
the
this
defeat.
time.
Admit the defeat.
No.
Admit it.
Bye bye.
Admit it.
Term.